Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. When you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3 and out.
On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really... I thought he did a nice job operating the system, and there's actually some more plays that he left out there, so I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
San Antonio first down.
60 Vikings.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. That is caught side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Antlers. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Antlers will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
at their own
The Vikings
23 yard
offense
line.
ready to possess the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Arcerius Washington.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. Now McCarthy. That's caught. It's Isaac to Small. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff, this is James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of it. Team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Slot man going to move in motion left. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They keep it on the ground with James. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jack Campbell. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Antlers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the lack of catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
San Antonio.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 23.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal.
79, catch the Eagle.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, San Antonio. That is 1st here. Extra point try by Bass. He gets it to go, and the Antlers extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Vikings 3. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They'll start on the ground with James. And he's brought down after a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. On second down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
14 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Minnesota.
10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
2nd down and 10.
And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is McCarthy. His throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up second down.
Throwing now from the gun. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Third and 2. Here we go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. It is third and long.
It's now third down and 14.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's second and 1.
Second and 1 at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A dive, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Antlers. Now Bass to tack on the extra point.
San Antonio.
The kick is good. And the Antlers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Vikings 3. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They set up the screen to James. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. To the air once more is McCarthy. James Pierce. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
McCarthy sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
First and 10. At their own
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, it just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Come on. Easy. 70, Tampa Wolf.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10s. Give him 14 on that one, and that will be a first down.
At the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And the Antlers will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defending defensively, holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. A gain of 15.
Now McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
So the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't hold him up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Antlers offense ready to see what they can do. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
On the ready. Come on, go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He finds some room. Across the 25. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Jack. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the San Antonio first down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he skips away nicely from that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down and 5. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. Big opening up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown San Antonio. 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Makes the score Antlers
Big play
31.
out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. A run with Dave. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard on that one, it's second down.
It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
11 more yards.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Give up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Come on, 79.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his tight end. That hits. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air one more time. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson sits down Antlers. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. His kick is good. And the Antlers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackle made back at the
3rd
39-yard
and
line.
6. To throw, it's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Minnesota.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Taken down.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Let's go now.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds some space. Tackled. After a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bar.
And this will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he surges for for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of
Ball on the
5
28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Up the middle they go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Ready.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
Another carry for the running back.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone. And this drive will begin with 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
That is Ferguson in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard
The
line.
Antlers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance on the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And a downfield to the tight end hits. A big play there. 33 yards.
San Antonio first down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
70! 70 Timberwolf! Let's go! Ready? Set up! Check! Let's go! Here we go, here we go! Down! Ready? Set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready, ready? Ready? Come on, come on, go! Here we go, shot! Ready? Ready, ready? Let's go now! Let's go! Ready? Let's go. Ready? Get it. Ready, ready. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Ready. Ready. Come on, come on. Here we go. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now. Ready. 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 Let's go. Go.